is one of a great coach, but he keeps it fun. He keeps it interesting for us kids.
I know you guys have got some interest in some of the later matches coming up. That'll be Barebow Women with Carey Ellsworth.
But yes, we are very excited for her.
So first up, Anna Rush, University of the Cumberlands, and you'll hear those voices behind us over the next few hours. Big contingent from the Cumberlands and Texas A&M. They're here in their numbers as well.
And I'll be off for the 7.
Anna getting underway with a 7. Allison. And that breeze just picking up a little. Papers.
Allison with a 9.
With a 9. So your discipline is compound.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Something completely different than what they're doing here.
That's it. Allison with a 7.
There's a 7. They're kind of back and forth between the pair.
And that's 6 points.
6 points for Anna with her third and final arrow.
Good.
Allison looking to the skies there with an 8. How different, and we talk about this all the time, collegiate events over regular events, and we'll hear it. We'll hear the noise from the crowd. There's a lot more intensity, rivalry, camaraderie, all of those things. How have you found the experience? You say you're in your sophomore year, so how has the experience of college archery, collegiate archery, and what comes with it? How's that been for you?
So I've shot USA Archery most of my life. I've been doing it for a long time. So shooting that, and then compared to collegiate, everyone is so more excited. There's a lot of screaming, yelling. You get to dress up on team shoot day. Everyone's just having fun with it. While could be rivals, we're fighting against each other for that top spot. We're all here to have fun and just enjoy our moment here.
Fantastic. What have been the highlights for you?
I definitely think the team shoots, getting dressed up with my team, having my team support us. We're the muskies. We have the fish, and then we got a big fish stuffed animal just to have that behind us and people holding it up, seeing that in pictures and videos. The cowbells, the screaming, the yelling. It's just so exciting. It gets everyone pumped up.
So how much planning goes into that?
Quite a bit. The matching outfits, the decorations. It's
fantastic. And it's amazing, actually, because I bump into some of the same student athletes each year. And obviously, they're another year older, another year wiser. I bumped into somebody yesterday, reminded him of some of the outfits I've seen him wear. And he went, yeah, maybe not one of my best life choices, but it was fun all the same.
The shorts with the coaches' faces on it are definitely a favorite.
And a place not.
To the second end there, and here for fixed pins, Allison Roberts and Anna Rush
With the 7.
Allison dropping a 7 there. William Carey University. Cumberlands, who've got an all Cumberlands affair, in fact, in the next fixed pins. The men, Jaden Taylor and Joseph West, that'll be coming up shortly. See the hair blowing for Allison, just a little longer holding.
Allison with the 7.
7 looking round, letting out a deep sigh. Back across to Anna.
That's the Anna with a 9.
It's interesting, even over on the far side where they've got a practice field, the Cumberland's archers that are preparing for their upcoming matches, they're also applauding and keenly observing. So talk about college life there, away from archery. What are you studying?
I am studying to be a physical therapist, so I'm exercise science, pre-physical therapy right now. I want to go into pediatric physical therapy.
Okay. And it's 4 years, or you got to do beyond that?
4 years undergrad and then 2 to 3 years for my doctorate.
Wow. Fantastic. And so how is that balance between, because this is always the question, isn't it? How are you balancing studies and and maintaining that high level of archery as well.
It definitely gets tough, but our coach is so understanding about it. If something comes up and it's academic, he wants me to put that first. But if I have time, I go out and practice. Our ranges are usually available for us, so it's just trying to balance it and finding time to do both.
I got what?
I've been told, and we are wrapped up here, and you can obviously see the archers are wrapped up as well, and the wind is blowing. It's we've been told a number of times by the locals this is unseasonably cold. There's been warm weather as well. Thursday, Friday was warm. Saturday was high winds, and as Caitlin said, a bit of rain thrown in the mix as well.
And I work 40.
What was that adjustment? Do you prefer shooting in the wind or prefer shooting in the rain? Maybe you got a mix of the both yesterday.
I prefer shooting in the rain. The wind yesterday was crazy, switching directions up on us. Each arrow was a different direction. It was kind of crazy, but definitely the rain is a little better, even though it gets cold.
Yeah, the wind factor was bringing that temperature down as well yesterday.
Somehow. Yeah. Allison with the
Okay. Yeah, matching scores.
arrow with an 8.
8 for Anna.
Good. Allison with an 8-9 burner.
8-9 liner then for
8. Man, that's just an
Allison. Anna with the 9. Strong finish.
Yeah, Allison with a 9.
Okay. See where we are then.
It's
And these are two relatively high-ranked seeds. Allison 13th seed. Anna was 23rd. Fought their way through. In fact, Allison with a semi-final win against the number 1 seed, Hannah Summers of the Cumberlands, 131 to 123, a cumulative score. That's the format for fixed pins.
what? Thank you.
Anna beating Isla Mills, also of the Cumberlands, a teammate who was the 3rd seed, 122 to 119. So just confirming the scores from that end. And Hannah Summers ended up getting the bronze. And you were kind of voluntold that you were doing this morning, weren't you?
Oh, yes, I was. I saw my coach. They said, "Oh, come over here." And I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what I'm doing now." So
I do apologise. It's probably the last thing you're expecting as you turned up here on the Sunday morning.
it definitely was, but something new, something interesting.
Allison to shoot first set.
I'll see you at the 9.
It's going to start maybe getting a little louder over the next few minutes as we get to the closing stages of this gold medal match.
Allison and drill the night.
And there we go. As the volume increases.
Anna with an 8.
Very close coming into this 4th end. Just 1 point separating the two.
Out there behind her axe.
Allison with an X turns away. She seems suitably satisfied after that.
I see.
Fist bump as well to go with it. So it's edging towards Allison Roberts, who is trailing by a point.
Just open.
Does the nerves increase when you know that you've got your team behind, even in the elimination rounds? as opposed to competing as an individual? You say the fun aspect, but there's a little bit more pressure because you're representing your team.
I know for many people it does bring up the nerves. You got your team behind you, but for me it definitely calms me down knowing they're back there supporting me. No matter what happens, they're just cheering me on. So it's definitely an exciting feeling, and it calms my nerves. But I know a lot of people, it can bring them up for them, rile them up a little bit, and make them a little more nervous.
That's going to make it a lot easier, that road trip back for all of them, if they take a bunch of medals with them. But great memories as well. And you'll be involved in 3D, Collegiate 3D in Foley?
I will be.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you there. And what other events have you got between now and September, October?
Well, we originally planned on going to London, but that got canceled the other day. So maybe Metropolis for an ASA, and then just a few shoots back home. But
okay,
But Anna at night,
trying to keep sharp. But you've got a long summer break coming up. Are you working throughout that? Or
so yes, definitely working,
Okay.
and then traveling for archery tournaments. But I'll be ready to be back in August.
tonight.
I do got to give props to these girls because they can't move their sight like I can. So they got to aim off in this wind, and when it picks up, it's tough.
Allison with the 7.
104 plays 109.
I with the Allison with the 5 step up to the alignment.
And this is getting close.
I doubt to me. Get us to
In Hotel Planner, USA Archery Collegiate Target Nationals
Sarah with a 8.
from Lansing, Michigan.
And Allison with an 8.
Allison with the 8. Looks like,
Yeah.
trying to look at the scores here.
Yeah. So,
Allison
see,
has got that advantage. And looks like it's going to be confirmed.
that's it. Yeah. I've been there.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a body, so like, it's spike with like, now I do say,
Allison's, who's a twin sister, an older sister, and I think her mum is here involved as well on the judging side. So it's a real family affair for the Roberts family.
I don't want this.
Confirmation then, Allison Roberts is the gold medal winner. Collegiate Target Nationals 2025.
But,
Anna Rush from the Cumberlands will take silver.
gentlemen, you runner up or with the fist pins.
And Hannah Summers with the bronze. So congratulations to Allison Roberts, is your 2025 champion. Collegiate Target Nationals fixed pins.
Carey University, Allison.
And the gold medals for William Carey University. You can hear the cheers in the background. Great win for Allison.